You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Bold and the Beautiful fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your B&B week ahead spoilers for Monday, August 7th, all the way through Friday, August 11th. I've got detailed, dated spoilers for every day next week. And of course, there's a whole lot of Finn and Liam and Steffy, but thankfully, we got a little bit of hope too. We also have an undated spoiler based on a photo showing somebody getting their flirt on with a model. We're going to dig into all this right now and tell you everything to expect next week on your favorite CBS soap. Starting out on Monday, August 7th, it is season 36, episode 219 of B&B. We have Liam standing by Steffy Forrester. Well, duh, of course, he's thrilled. She has left her husband. She took the kid, she went over to Eric Forrester, she dropped him a text, he beelined over there, and the next thing you know, they're cuddling together. Of course, Kelly Spencer was between them, but she's reaching out, she's stroking his arm. Ugh. Anybody else frustrated with this? It's like the replacement Bold writers are just Steffy and Liam shippers. That seems to be clear to me. So we're going to see more of Liam and Steffy on Monday. That same day, Lee Finnegan is giving her adoptive son, Dr. Finn, some tough love, and she's telling him that actions have consequences. She is not very sympathetic about his whole defense of Sheila and bonding with Sheila and trying to defend Sheila to his wife, Steffy. Lee seems to be, feeling sorry that he's sad, but definitely Team Steffy and not Team Sheila in this matter. Before we dig into our Tuesday spoilers, if you've not already, we'd love it if you reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our Bold updates. Digging in, Tuesday, August 8th is episode 220 of the current season, and RJ Forrester discovers what happened after Sheila Carter's court date. That means that someone is going to tell him that Finn was hugging his mother. The big question is, will it be Liam? Will he whip out his phone and show that video to everybody in Steffy's family because he wants to make sure her marriage is completely and utterly destroyed? I mean, that seems like something Liam would do to me. Meanwhile, on Tuesday, Finn thinks Liam is the problem. Liam's part of the problem, that's for sure. I mean, Sheila's part of it, but Liam is definitely instigating and trying to move the split along, all with the excuse of protecting Steffy and Kelly. But we know what he's doing. He is taking aim at their marriage. Now, between Tuesday and Wednesday, there are 2 Finn and Liam scenes, and there is a confrontation coming between these guys that is going to get very heated. That happens on Wednesday, August 9th, season 36, episode 221 of Bold and the Beautiful. So RJ finds out what happened after the Sheila thing, and then by Wednesday, he is completely furious and his temper is boiling over. Meanwhile, Finn is warning Liam to stay away from his wife. Now, I know that in some of the spoiler pics I've seen, it looks like Finn and Liam are arguing at the Malibu house. I'm not sure if RJ is going to go over there or if Finn is going to wind up at Eric Forrester's house trying to talk to Steffy, and maybe that's where RJ confronts him. But there was a 2-week spoiler from last week that really isn't in these dated spoilers, and that's RJ goes off on the person who put his family at risk. Clearly, he's going to chew out his son-in-law. That's kind of unfamiliar ground for both RJ and Finn because RJ really liked Finn. Everybody really liked Finn. And then there's this Sheila stuff. And of course, Liam is going to do everything he can to throw Finn under the bus with both hands, with everybody in Steffy's family trying to cement their split. Thursday, August 10th on B&B is episode 222 of season 36, and we see Finn taking responsibility for what he's done. He's owning it. He's going to say, look, I know I shouldn't have hugged Sheila. I shouldn't have called her my mom. It's not his fault that Sheila showed up at the beach. And I think even if Finn hadn't hugged her, I think there's still a good chance she would have been there because her whole mantra is that she just wants to be close to her son and grandson. And Finn certainly certainly didn't invite her there, but we will see if Steffi's heart softens any at all when Finn holds himself accountable on Thursday. That same day, Hope Logan and Brooke Logan are disagreeing about their view of the future. I believe that Hope is looking towards a future with Thomas, with a guy who loves only her. And Brooke, as usual, is going to be trying to get her to try and get back with Liam. And this, every time we have these conversations, it really frustrates me because it's like Brooke doesn't want better for her daughter. And I know she has a lot of hatred in her heart for Thomas. So why isn't Brooke saying, okay, you want a guy who loves just you. It doesn't have to be Thomas. Sure, divorce Liam, do all that, find another guy. That would be reasonable. You know, her saying, look, Thomas might get obsessed again, whatever. And of course, we know for whatever reason, they can only date within these two families, the Logans and Forresters, right? But Brooke, it seems, wants Hope to be stuck in this same dusty destiny cycle that she's been stuck in for years. And Hope doesn't want that. And good for her. Even if it doesn't work out with Thomas, I so do not want Hope back with Liam. Just because she's 100% right. He's a waffle boy and he is running top speed after Steffi. And he was from the moment he saw Hope kiss Thomas. So that's my feeling. All right. Friday, August 11th, 2023 is season 36, episode 223. And Hope is talking to her brother, RJ Forrester, and she's telling him why her marriage ended. And I'm sure it's going to be back to Liam always loved Steffi. Liam never stopped loving Steffi. Steffi had a seat at the table in our marriage. Steffi was an ongoing threat, and that caused her to have anxiety and paranoia about losing Liam. And then, you know, that's just how it's been for decades. And you can't say that her feelings aren't valid. Those are her feelings. That's how she feels. And we definitely know Liam bounced back and forth between them. And Liam finally admitted to Wyatt, yes, I can't stop thinking about Steffi. Hope is completely right about him. He just kind of kept a lid on it for a while, but at the first bit of unsettling, you know, that lid comes off and all of his feelings for Steffi are out again. All right, Friday, August 11th also sees Finn making it clear who's his priority. I believe this is Finn going to Steffi and saying, it's always you, you first. I love you. Please don't walk away. Ideally for me, Finn and Steffi leave town together to get away from Sheila. They go to Paris and he takes time off work, and this covers Jackie Wood's maternity leave. Everybody keeps saying she already gave birth and had a daughter. As of the moment we are recording this, Friday, August 4th, she's not given birth. There's one website that is using old photos of her from baby 3 and baby 2, trying to say those are current photos and she's given birth and she's had a daughter. I keep having people drop in the comments, no, she gave birth. There's one website misreporting it using old photos. Do not believe it. Jackie Wood will announce it and then it will be official. She always announces her pregnancies when she feels like it and the birth of her children. There's one website out there telling lies. Don't buy it. Okay, before we dig into one last spoiler for next week on Bold, which is undated but sizzling hot, if you enjoyed these weekly spoilers, please click us a like, click follow if you're not already. We love to have you guys subscribe. It tells us what content you like so we can bring you better content. Okay. The undated spoiler is about RJ Forrester, who was brought on and has had zero plot line. He showed up at Hope's to give her advice about her marriage when he's very young and has never been married and has no basis for having advice for her. And then other than that, he's been shirtless, trying on clothing. Finally, there's a tiny little bit of action, maybe, with RJ that could explain why they brought him back. He is flirting with one of the models. I am still doubtful. It's very dubious that they're going to have any plot for this guy. There's no room in the storyline. We've got 15 minutes of showtime a day. They don't have room for RJ and what he's doing. I don't even know why they brought him back. Let us know if you agree in the comments. Let us know what you're looking forward to Monday, August 7th through Friday, August 11th in these sizzling weekly B&B spoilers. And thank you so much for listening.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.